Recently on the internet, a lot of people have been talking about loot crates. Now, if you're not familiar with these and you've somehow been living under a rock and haven't played a game made since 2013, let me fill you in. Loot crates are digital items that provide a player with a chance to win an in-game item. Usually these things are cosmetic. They change your character's appearance. It could be a goofy hat, a fun color for your gun, sort of like a digital scratch-off ticket. When you purchase a loot crate, you're not guaranteed the item you want, but you are guaranteed a chance to get the item you want. Now, for a lot of people, this has become incredibly addictive. Now, a lot of people take umbrage with this, comparing it to gambling. They're saying that game developers are taking advantage of people's addictive natures and pushing them and pressuring them into spending their real-world money on digital skins for their characters. And while I do think there is some legitimacy to those claims, at the same time, I can't help but think there's sort of nothing wrong with loot crates. Now, hear me out. What happens with a lot of these companies is they spend millions and millions of dollars on a game, and usually the player base dies off in the first few months. But if they can keep someone addicted to their game and addicted to playing, then that popularity will in turn generate future revenue from new players wanting to play with old players. Now, the reason this is important is because a lot of people anymore are just pirating games. Especially in the PC community, it's a little bit harder to pirate on consoles, but this disables developers from being able to make profit off of game sales on their own. So these game companies want to make their money back through other avenues. Why is that so bad? Most of the stuff in these games are cosmetic anyway. Does it really make you that upset if another player in a game wants to spend $20 so he can get some special hat that your character doesn't have? Does that really hurt you that much? Are you that jealous? Are you that envious? Come on. Now, where I do take issue with this and where I do find it to be a problem is stuff like what Monolith is doing with Shadow of War. So in this instance, you have a developer preventing the player from experiencing the whole game unless they spend real-world money on something in the game. That sounds like DLC. Isn't this just day one DLC? Isn't this just pre-order bonuses from GameStop? And look at what they're doing with Assassin's Creed. They're literally running ads saying you can't play the bonus missions unless you pre-order from GameStop. That's something they've done for years. Since the internet and video games have been tied together, GameStop or Best Buy, whoever, have been having exclusive pre-order bonuses with these game companies. Unless you spend your real-world dollars where we want you to, you can't play the whole game. Loot crates are like Pokemon cards. No one had any problem with those. Every kid in the 90s was going out, scrounging up all the money they could to go out and buy a new booster pack, hoping they'd find a Charizard, and when they didn't, they would go buy another pack of cards, hoping they'd get something good. It's the same as putting coins in the little, at the end of the grocery store. You go in the Walmart and you have your 50 cents and you I really want that toy, Mom. And you don't get 50 cents. Come on, just keep giving me more. It's like the claw game. You never win. You keep doing it. Is that not gambling? Why are people getting so mad? It doesn't matter. Loot crates don't matter. And I get it, because you're not buying the item, you're buying a chance for the item. But usually, especially on PC, which is, again, the main reason they're doing stuff like this because of PC pirates, on PC, you can trade those items in the Steam Marketplace. You didn't get the hat you wanted, put whatever you had up on the Steam Marketplace, some idiot will buy it for 5 cents, then you can buy the hat you want for 30 cents. Don't buy the loot crate, just buy what you want. You can still just buy what you want. What am I even talking about? So if you want to look at what's killing the industry, it's the consumers. People get mad at these companies for putting out a game every single year, but they have to, because that's the consumer demand. Because idiots go out and buy every new Call of Duty. They go out and eat it up and just, people get fatigued. But when you get fatigued, you should stop buying, stop consuming. If you want loot crates to go away, stop buying them. If you hate something as a consumer, don't go online and vlog about it. Vote with your wallet. Tell these companies that you don't appreciate their practices and don't spend your money on loot crates. If the gaming community as a whole agreed on something, then the game developers as a whole would have to start catering to the needs of the gaming community. So yeah, that's loot crates. What do you guys think? Are loot crates good or bad? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, comment, subscribe, all that. Give me money on Patreon. Same old. Nothing's changed. Except I'm selling out. Bye.